Hello, hello, hello. John Gerard here, and oh man, am I already pissed because this wallpaper sucks. Oh man, is this bad. Absolutely disgusting. For an art blog post site, this is just a no. Just no. Oh man. If you're a stickler for aesthetics, this is already not the place to be. Sorry, friend. But anyway, in terms of content, it's very straightforward. So the person who writes this is an art teacher who's taught grades K through 12. She's taught it all. Her posts every post of hers is pretty much an art lesson and the student work that's created off of that art lesson. And she gets these art lessons from other art teachers, books, and some are even created by her herself. So let's take a gander here. Very nice, very nice. Some very spicy stuff. So she does post a ton of student work, which I do like. If it really gives you a good idea of what the final project will look like in the end, depending on the assignment. I do like that. A downside, though, is that there is a lack of in-process information. There's a short description of like how to do the project, but in terms of showing you how to do it, I prefer some like visual aid when learning something. So this doesn't really work for me. If you are looking for something specific, she does have a tag list over here, lots of tags. So let's see, let's click on collage. Alright, so that does work, in same format as well. Short description with lots and lots of student work. And let's just do one more just to be sure. Let's see, Halloween. Everyone loves Halloween. Ooh, quite spooky. Spooky indeed. And same format, short description, and lots of student work. So, for who this site is for, I'd say anyone could probably use this. If you're an art teacher looking for some inspiration, this is a great place to go to. If you're a student who's looking for something to do, something artistic to do as like a hobby, this is a good place to look to create some nice artwork. I do believe she links some other blogs she uses as well. Let's click on Minnie Matisse. Alright, that one does open. So I think these are where she gets some inspiration from, which is why she has it linked. So these links do work as well. Let's try this one. That one works too. Alright, looking good. So in terms of being professional, I don't know I'd call this professional. I'd say it's more leisurely. It's more so to like document work, I'd say, more than to inform. But it is overall a great place for inspiration as a whole. Now our next site is called Art Ed Guru, and this site I'd say is much more broad and wide in terms of art education than the last one. I wouldn't say if a faithful attempt is anything about art education. It's more so just about art lessons in general. This one, the person who writes this blog, they are an art teacher, and he goes more in depth about his experience. It does seem more trustworthy than the other website. He includes his art teaching philosophy, and unlike the other site, this site is broad because it not only contains lesson ideas, he also has things about art advocacy over here, tips and tricks for the classroom, things about getting hired. He's even a guest speaker if you want to hire him. I think he also has some contact information. Let's see if this works. Yep. If you're interested, click that link. Anyway, let's check out the format of his posts. So, like the other one, this one seems to be somewhat the same. Short description with, it actually has some in-process photos, unlike the last one, which I do very, very enjoy. He also even has a video. Let's see if this one works. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Alright, so this post doesn't seem to have as many pictures though. However, there is enough that you can get a general idea of what the final product will look like. So that's a plus. Any links here? Right here. So he has 4 categories. Let's see. Let's try 2D projects. All right. So I'd say that I think trying to find something specific here is a little bit harder than the other one, just because all the tags are actually listed in A Faithful Attempt. Unlike here, there isn't as much. You just have to keep scrolling, but it's still very easy to use. Both sites overall are very easy to use. However, I'd say that this site is much more professional than the other one, just because it deals a lot more with art education as a whole than the other. So yeah, I'd recommend both. This one is great for just find some easy, simple inspiration fast. And this one is great if you're an art teacher yourself, looking for both inspiration and other things about your field as well. So yeah, thank you for joining me, and please smash that like button and subscribe. Thank you for your time.